my channel, Rashad Mitchell, on YouTube. Let's get into it, man. The NBA season will be starting a couple of days from now on October 22nd. So I'm gonna do my preview. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here, but I'll see what happens. But I mean, the NBA season starts, man. And so all the football, all the baseball, postseason wise, we still got NBA season to start. That's gonna be this coming Tuesday, October 22nd. The Knicks play the Celtics, and the Minnesota Timberwolves will be playing opening the season at Los Angeles Lakers. So let's get into it, man. I think the number one storyline obviously is, can the Boston Celtics repeat? Yes, they can. They definitely got the two guys that's going to be in their prime and continue to be stronger. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, they're going to still be stronger as ever to win a championship. They're going to be in their prime. They're going to be ready to go, ready to make it two in a row. I think they're going to definitely be motivated and committed to making it back-to-back championships. Yes, they play in a tougher conference in the Eastern Conference. You got the Celtics making, you got the Philadelphia 76ers making moves with Paul George, and you got Milwaukee Bucks. They're gonna try to make a run with Giannis and Damian Lillard, and then you have Indiana Pacers with Tyrese Halliburton. You got him coming back with the rest of those guys, Miles Turner and those guys. So it's gonna be a very interesting conference this year, as far as each conference is concerned. I think it's gonna be very tough heavy. Top heavy is gonna be very interesting to see who can knock off the Celtics. But right now, I just think right now the Celtics are a team to beat in the Eastern Conference. It's going to be a very interesting conference, but they do have issues. Kristaps Porzingis won't be available for a while. He's going to be rehabbing his foot surgery, so maybe come back on Christmas. Maybe also got age with Al Horford. He's 38, so see what happens with that. So I just think that the Celtics are a team to beat. They got great supporting cast: Derek White, Drew Holiday, Pritchard. So I think they have enough to get it done. It's tough to repeat. It's very tough. There's a lot of parity in the NBA, but I just think that the Celtics are the team that can do it. They can go back to back. They can make it happen. Um, yes, there hasn't been a repeat champion since 2018. It's been a while. It's not easy trying to repeat, but I think this is a team that's capable of doing back to back. You gotta go back to 2017, 2018. Golden State Warriors, they last team to win back-to-back championships. And since then, it's been Toronto in 2019, 2020 was the Lakers, 2021 was Milwaukee Bucks, then 2022 was Golden State, and then 2023 was Denver, and then last year was the Celtics. So they haven't had a repeat champion since 2018. Golden State Warriors won in 2017, 2018 back-to-back, obviously with the addition of Kevin Durant, that led them to winning the two championships. He definitely put them over the top. Yes, they had Stephen Curry and Draymond Green and obviously Klay Thompson. But I just think that this team can definitely come out of the East. So we'll see what happens with that. That's the number one storyline. That's obvious. That's the number one storyline as far as the NBA season is concerned. Can they repeat? I think the second storyline you gotta look at when you look at this team, this season that's going to be starting this Tuesday is Denver Nuggets. How do they bounce back from a tough 7-game series against the Minnesota Timberwolves in the second round? They lost that tough game 7. Who do they bounce back? How do they bounce back? Obviously, they lost Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's no longer with them. So Christian Braun gets inserted to the starting lineup. He's going to be in the backcourt. How does he play in that situation alongside Jamal Murray? The bench, also got Russell Westbrook. But at the same time, is that good enough? Is it good enough to still have enough left to get it done? Coming off the bench, we'll see. But this team definitely has a chance to get back to the championship. I think it's wide open. The Western Conference got Oklahoma City still out to prove. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had a great season last year. He was very successful last year. Dallas, obviously, with the addition of Klay Thompson. We see how things go with that. And then you look at Minnesota, obviously, no Karl-Anthony Towns. He's now with the New York Knicks. But can Anthony Edwards be the guy to take it to the next level? He's the face of the franchise. It's official. he's definitely the face of the franchise. No longer jockeying position about who's the best player or who's the face of the franchise. Definitely Anthony Edwards. Can they get back to what it was in the conference finals before she losing to Dallas? Also got Julius Randle and Dante DiFrancesco. How do they handle that? So we'll see how things go with that, as far as that is concerned. I think you have a very interesting storyline with that, as far as the Western Conference. Golden State, I don't think they're gonna make it to the playoffs. I don't think they're gonna be as good. Klay Thompson now a Dallas Maverick. I think it was the end of their dynasty as we knew it. Um, I don't think the Lakers gonna be good. Yes, Bronny James and LeBron James gonna be playing together, father son. That's gonna be, a nice story. But I don't think that's gonna be good. Now JJ Redick, he can't handle the rigors of the NBA. As far as the head coach, this is his first time coaching a team in the NBA. How does he handle that? That's gonna be a big storyline. Obviously, when you're coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, but I think the team that could come out and be like a dark horse, maybe New Orleans Pelicans. Zion Williamson stays healthy, stays in shape, along with Brandon Ingram and um, CJ McCollum. They got a chance to do some big things um, in that Western Conference. So I think you gotta keep your eyes on them. Uh, the Clippers, I don't think they're gonna do that much this year. Kawhi Leonard, this guy's always hurt, always injury prone. He's gonna start the season. They got some inflammation in his knee. Let me take a look at that. He got some serious injury to his knee. So he's not gonna start the season on time. He's always injury prone. And that's the thing that's amazing about this guy. So he's gonna be starting the season um, then with inflammation. He's out indefinitely. So it's amazing to see this guy always injured. He should retire. To me, he should retire. I think Kawhi Leonard should be retiring. He's always hurt. He never plays 82 games. He's always injured. So we're gonna see how the Clippers react to that. Has something to do with his knee. I think it has to do with his knee situation. Why he's out like he is, the knee injury situation, he's out. He's rehabbing, with his knee injury, but he's ruled out. Out indefinitely. He's out indefinitely. So he got swelling in his knee. So I think he should retire. That's just me. I think he should retire. So the Clippers, I don't think the Clippers are going to be that good this year. I don't think so. But like I said, Denver Nuggets, I think they're the team to beat. They come out the West to me. I think they're just going to be motivated. We'll see. But again, it's wide open in the West. Definitely wide open in the West. Shout out to Cameron Walker for tuning in. Shout out to Evacito XD. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the likes. 2 likes and 7 people watching right now. Continue to tune in. Hit the like button. Continue to subscribe to the channel. Continue to enjoy. Right now I'm talking about the NBA season preview. The NBA season starts this coming Tuesday. That's why I'm starting to doing this live. That was supposed to start at 8 o'clock. So I already talked about can the Celtics repeat, and then I talked about the Denver Nuggets. Can they make a title run for a championship? Then I talked about Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard having inflammation in his knee. He's not going to start the season for the Clippers. I'm just going over the Western Conference. I don't think Golden State's going to be that good. They don't have Klay Thompson. He's with the Dallas Mavericks. Now, Dallas Mavericks, getting Klay Thompson, obviously you got to prove that he can still shoot the ball very well, playing with Kyrie Irving, playing with Luka Doncic, other guys that they got, the supporting cast. I think they can, make a run, but I still got to go with Denver. Only question mark with Denver again is their bench and Christian Braun. Is he going to be a factor in that backcourt with Jamal Murray? So keep your eyes on that. Again, the 76ers, keep your eyes on the 76ers and Knicks. Obviously, they made some moves in the offseason. Paul George, now I'm seeing up with Joe Embiid. Can Joe Embiid stay healthy? Finally, can he stay healthy? You got to take into account that Paul George is 34 years old. He's getting up there. Tyrese Maxey's rising as a star in this league. He's definitely quick to the rim, and we'll see how this thing works out. Also, they got Caleb Martin. They got Reggie Jackson. They got Kelly Oubre Jr., Kyle Lowry. So they definitely trying to make that run to the championship, Philadelphia. But I think when it's push comes to shove, I just love Boston to get it done. Obviously, the Knicks made a lot of moves, getting Karl Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges. So they re-signed OG Anunoby. They did lose Isaiah Hartenstein. He's with OKC's with the Oklahoma City Thunder. So it's gonna hurt their depth as far as the center position is concerned. That's gonna probably hurt them as far as that is concerned. But I think Boston's still the team to beat. So we'll see what happens with that. So what other storylines to look into? How about Victor Wembanyama? Um, can the Spurs, San Antonio Spurs, can they make it to the playoffs? Um, Victor Wembanyama, he's a rookie of the year. This is his second season. What can he do for an encore? What can he do? What can he bring to the table? Uh, had a great season last year. And see what he does this year. He led the league in block shots, 3.6 block shots, averaging 1.2 steals per game. Um, he's physically stronger and bigger. He won a silver gold medal during the Olympics. So we'll see. I also got Chris Paul at the point guard position. Definitely going to set him up real well to get easy baskets in the paint. So we see how much he's improved and how much San Antonio's going to improve with Wembanyama coming back for the second season, and obviously addition of Chris Paul. See what else. What's those storylines to keep your eyes on this year? Okay, the Thunder, man. Can the Thunder really get to the finals? Obviously got Gilgeous Alexander. He had a great season last year. They did well last year, and can they get over that hump and finally win the championship? Something that they never done. They got Isaiah Hartenstein. Wow, 15 people are watching. Shout out to 15 people watching. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Subscribe. But like I said, Isaiah Hartenstein is a big pickup. We go with Shai Alexander. Now they were one of the best 3-point shooting teams last season. 19 people watching. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Chet Holmgren. Obviously got Alex Caruso. He's definitely going to bring a lot on the defensive end. Defensively, they're going to bring a lot to the table. So that's going to be interesting as far as that's concerned from a defensive standpoint. So you need defense. You can't just do everything all about all scoring. But you possibly have 3 candidates that could possibly be on an all defensive team. Possible. Lou Dort and Chet Holmgren and Alex Caruso. And the thing about Isaiah Hartenstein, we're going to bring to the table is that he's going to bring a lot for his offensive rebounding. He don't have to do a whole lot of scoring, but he can definitely, crash the boards and do well on the glass. So yeah, I won't count OKC, but I got to see more from OKC to take him seriously. Another thing too, to keep your eyes on, is the Indiana Pacers. Will they be really good this year? As far as like doing better than they did last year. Tyrese Halliburton, he's back. Obviously, he got injured in that his conference finals against the Celtics, so he's back. You're gonna see how they play, how they take the game to the next level. As far as his addition to the team, him being back to the team, how do they play at a high level? Can they get back to respectability of being, a title contender? Your head looks cute, bro. Thank you. a second. All right, like I said, they resigned Quentin Jackson, James Johnson, Opie Toppin, Andrew Nembhard, Pascal Siakam. They had added James Wiseman to the team. So this is a team that won 47 games, got to the conference championship. But can they take that next step and win the championship? We'll see. You still got no Halliburton, Siakam, Miles Turner, TJ McConnell. This team definitely do some things. But see what they do next season. This coming season starting this week. All right. How about the Cleveland Cavaliers? I mean, can the Cleveland Cavaliers, take it to the next level, take it the next step in the Eastern Conference? Can it be like a dark horse? Because obviously, again, you got Boston, you got New York, you got Philadelphia, you got Milwaukee, you got Indiana. What about the Cleveland Cavaliers? Now, this is a team that resigned Jared Allen, they resigned Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley. They got a new head coach in Kenny Atkinson. They got rid of J.B. Bickerstaff. I don't think they should have got rid of him. But they still got Max Strus. As long as he stay healthy. How good this team gonna be? Can they take it to the next level and go farther in the playoffs and be a dark horse? You know what I'm saying? Let's see what happens with that, as far as that is concerned. I think you gotta keep eyes on that. So I think that's the thing you gotta keep your eyes on is with Cleveland, can they take it to the next level and go past like a second round of the playoffs and do better than they did last year? Again, another thing about the Sixers, man, they look really good on paper because they resigned Kyle Lowry, they resigned Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, KJ Martin, so they resigned them. But they added Andre Drummond, Paul George, Eric Gordon, Reggie Jackson, Caleb Martin. So they had a lot of free agency. And this other player, I can't pronounce his name, gotta be a foreign player. So they definitely back to being stronger and they look good on paper. But the key factor is, can Joel Embiid stay healthy? Can he be healthy for them to go all the way to the NBA Finals? They haven't won a championship since 1983. Can they get back to that level of play? If not, then they're not going to be, what people think they're going to be, looking good on paper. Milwaukee Bucks, Damian Lillard, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Can they get it done this year? Win a championship? We shall see. Had the Torian Prince, that had Gary Trent Jr., Deion Wright, guys like that. They lost Patrick Beverley. They lost Malik Beasley, guys like that. But can they get over that hump and win a championship? Now, they did win a championship in 2021. They did. They beat the Phoenix Suns. But can they, that's in the past. That's past tense. What they're going to do now, that's the key. They do have a core led by Antetokounmpo. Obviously, Lillard got Middleton and obviously Bobby Portis. But can they take it to the next level? We'll see. But overall, I just think when we look at this Eastern Conference, man, I just think that Boston's the best team in the East. I'm losing, include Miami Heat in this situation, but Miami Heat, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna be that good. They did resign Bam Adebayo, Thomas Bryant, Haywood Highsmith, and Kevin Love. They did do that, but I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be enough to get it done to get to the finals. Miami Heat, I think they're gonna fall. I think they're gonna underachieve big time this year. Miami Heat. Orlando, can they take it to the next level? They did lose in the get to the playoffs last year. They did get to the playoffs last year. The Orlando Magic, surprisingly, but can they do it again? Can they make this thing a consistent run of playing great basketball? They got a young core. We'll see. Now they added Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Obviously won the championship with Denver, so that's going to bring a lot of veteran leadership to the team. They did win 47 games, reached the playoffs first time since 2020. They lost a tough 7-game series against the Cavaliers. Obviously led by Paolo Bachero, he averaged 22.6 points a game, 6.9 rebounds a game, including his 5.4 assists. And I also got Jalen Suggs. He's emerging as the top defensive guard in the league. So can they take that next step and go to the second round, third round, try to build on what they're doing? But overall, man, I just think Boston is the best team. They're the best team. I think they're gonna come out the Eastern Conference. Now in the West, like I said, look at Dallas. Obviously, Dallas made a lot of moves. They signed Klay Thompson. They got Klay Thompson in the trade. Quentin Grimes in the trade. Spencer Dinwiddie. Najee Marshall. They signed Markieff Morris and Brandon Williams. They did lose Tim Hardaway Jr. to the Pistons, Josh Green to the Hornets, Derrick Jones Jr. to the Clippers. So how do they, get things done and try to, improve on who they signed? Like Thompson. Thompson can he still be consistently hitting 3-point shots, making baskets wide open? Just he has a lot of experience. Obviously, won a lot of championships. Has a handful of them, but is that going to be good enough for them to get it done? Is he the missing piece of the puzzle? Yeah, the Denver Nuggets. Obviously, they re-signed DeAndre Jordan. They signed Dario Saric and Russell Westbrook. Again, Russell Westbrook is great, but he is getting up there in age. Like they lose Reggie Jackson, they lose Kentavious Pope, Caldwell Pope. So we'll see what happens. The bench is going to be in question. See how they play this year. And Christian Braun, he's definitely going to be in the spotlight. Can he handle playing that starting role alongside Jamal Murray? See what happens with that. I'm kind of leaning towards Denver to get to the Western Conference Finals and get to the finals. I just think that they're going to be motivated. So I got Denver. I'm going towards Denver. I really am. All right. You look at the Golden State Warriors. Obviously trying to maintain what they are. I got Buddy Hield in the trade. Buddy Hield in the trade. The Anthony Melton, Lindy Wars III, and Kyle Anderson. They resigned Stephen Curry, rightly so. But this core is definitely vanishing. Again, losing Klay Thompson. They're on decline. You gotta be aware of that. They're on decline. Yes, Stephen Curry still has it, but I think eventually they're gonna just fade away. I don't think they're gonna be good. They're gonna have to rebuild, have a youth movement eventually. So I think Golden State is on a downfall. I think they're on the downswing. I don't think they're gonna be as good this year. Maybe Houston Rockets. Let's look at them. Maybe they could have a chance to do some good things. They're very young. They improved from 17 wins to 41 wins over the past 4 seasons. They got a young core. But is that good enough to get it done? Is that good enough to get it done? They do have Reed Shepard, the rookie out of Kentucky. They drafted him. So we'll see what happens. It was 41 and 41 last year. So can they add on to that this year? But they have very young talent on the team. Jalen Green, keep your eyes on him. Thanks for the 24 that are watching. Appreciate that. 24 people are watching. 3 likes. Again, subscribe. Whoever's watching, if you have not subscribed to the channel, keep subscribing. Keep on. I'm going to have great content, man. See, this is not going to be about, I was going to do my Bible studies and obviously do what I do with that. I'm going to be reading books and be speaking on certain topics, whether it be sports related, spiritual related, whatever it is that I have on my mind. It's historical related. So do whatever you can, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. Let's look at the Clippers. Like I said, no Kawhi Leonard to start the season. He has inflammation in his knee, got soreness in his knee. I just think they're gonna fall back this year. I don't think they're gonna be as good, the Clippers. That's all I need to be said about that. The Lakers, look at the Lakers. I say we signed LeBron James, and I say our new head coach JJ Redick. They do have a talented, not Bronny James, but this Dalton Connect could be really good in this league. Keep your eyes on him. Really keep your eyes on him. But the thing about the Lakers is that yes, they got Davis and yes, they got LeBron. LeBron's getting older, man. He turns, I think, 40 years old in December. I mean, eventually you're going to have to hang him up. I don't think they win the championship no time soon. So I think the Lakers are not going to be that good. The Memphis Grizzlies, man. Ja Morant is back. What he's going to bring to the table after dealing with the 25 games, especially after what he did off the court, is this gentleman ready to take it back to where he was before he got into this the trouble and off the court. They got Zach Edey. He definitely going to be a guy that's going to bring a lot of size to the table as far as on the front court for the Memphis Grizzlies. Keep your eyes on him. He definitely going to be a key cog in that paint. But the storyline is Ja Morant. Is he going to get back to the Ja Morant that we come to know? Zach Edey's definitely a guy. Definitely could make a difference in that paint. As far as the size, being a shot blocker. Keep your eyes on them. Maybe they could make a run. Get back to being a playoff contender. Minnesota Timberwolves. Obviously, they lost Karl-Anthony Towns, and they lost him. Lost a lot of players. Kyle Anderson, Wendell Moore Jr., Monte Morris, Jordan McLaughlin. They did re-sign Luka Garza, and they did add Joe Ingles and P.J. Dozier, and obviously in the trade, Dante DiVincenzo and Julius Randle. But can they build on what they did last year from the Western Conference Finals to get to the NBA Finals? Can they do it? Because Anthony Edwards is now the face of that franchise. There's a lot of high expectations with him. I'm quite sure they're going to be on TV a lot, Minnesota Timberwolves, so a lot of exposure with them. New Orleans Pelicans, again, that could be a dangerous team. They did get DeJounte Murray. He is an all-around player, so he's definitely going to help them. Zion Williamson, this guy stay healthy. They'll keep himself in shape. They got Brandon Ingram, Trey Murphy, obviously CJ McCollum. They have a chance to do some things and be that team coming out of nowhere, that dark horse team, possibly. The Phoenix Suns, I don't think they're going to be that good. I mean, Kevin Durant, you look at Kevin Durant, he's on the downside. I mean, how long does he have left? Keep your eyes on. I don't think Phoenix is going to be that good. Yes, they got Booker, they got Brandon Beal, and they got Kevin Durant, but Kevin Durant's getting up there. I don't think they don't play any defense. I know they got a new head coach in Budenholzer, who's the coach Milwaukee, but I don't think they're going to be that good this year. Now, OKC snuck up on people. They're the youngest team to have a top seed, win 57 games. The average age is 24 years old. They lost in the semifinals to Dallas. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was great last year. He's averaged 30.1 points per game, shooting 53.5%. So he's developed into a strong, successful passer, averaging 6.2 assists a game. But can he improve on that and build on that? We shall see with that, how he does. And also they got Caruso. He's a defensive-minded guy. He can shoot the three. So that definitely got to include them in the mix. But I still got to go with Denver as far as on the West is concerned. I got Boston coming out of the East. I definitely lean towards Denver to come out the West. Despite the question marks, with their bench. And that's the definite question mark. And then you have, obviously, Christian Braun. How you going to do in the starting role? Let's look at Phoenix. I don't think this team's going to be good. They got Mike Budenholzer. He won the championship when he's with Milwaukee. They got Tyus Jones as a free agent. Mason Plumlee. But I just don't think it's going to be good enough. I don't think their bench is going to be good enough. No matter how they score with the Bill, Booker, and Durant, I don't think it's going to be good enough for them to get to a championship level with their backcourt not their backcourt, their bench. I don't think their bench is good enough. I just don't think their bench is good enough. Yes, Budenholzer won a championship, but that's not enough to get them over the hump. They don't play any defense. I don't think their defense is that good. I really like um, Denver to come out of the Western Conference. I don't think Phoenix is going to be that good this year. That they're going to come back down to earth. I don't think they're going to be good. I just think, despite the three guys that they got, Booker, Bill, and Durant, I don't think it's going to be good enough to offset the defensive woes that they have. Sacramento Kings, you can't sleep on them. You know, they kind of like under the radar in a sense. They had a lot of success a couple seasons ago, but they lost in Game 7 in the first round to Golden State. They didn't do so well last year, but they did get DeMar DeRozan. That was a big addition. Maybe they could do something, get back into contention. They got Jalen McDaniels in the trade. They got Orlando Robinson, Jordan McLaughlin. They did lose Harrison Barnes to the Spurs. So we'll see how good this team is. They got De'Aaron Fox. They got Domantas Sabonis, Malik Monk, Keegan Murray. So I'll prove on defense. So I think they got a chance to do some things in the NBA in the West Conference. We'll see. But DeRozan is definitely a huge move to make them a contender possibly. We'll see. San Antonio Spurs. I also got Harrison Barnes, Chris Paul to go with Victor Wembanyama. We'll see. I don't think they're a playoff team. No. I just think they're still rebuilding. Overall, I think when it's all said and done, I got to go with Denver coming out of the West and Boston Celtics coming out of the East. I got Boston winning the championship. I think Boston's going to repeat. I think they're going to win the championship this year and repeat, win back-to-back. Tatum and Brown are in their prime of their careers. I think they're going to do it again. And I like what they got. Yes, they have an aging Horford, because Kristaps Porzingis obviously is injured, but I don't think he's going to be out the whole season, so he should be back strong. Depends on when he's coming back, but I like the Celtics coming out the East. And I like the Denver Nuggets coming out the West. Yeah, just looking at Sacramento Kings, they had 48 wins a couple seasons ago, 2022, 2023. Lost in the first round to the Warriors. Then last year, I don't think they made to the playoffs. They didn't qualify, despite winning 46 games. So I think they're going to bounce back, like I said, with the addition of DeMar DeRozan. I think that's going to make them even more of an interesting team this year. DeMar DeRozan definitely is a guy who's been in the league for a long time, a veteran. I think he's going to definitely make a difference with this team. All right, so that's it. Look at the preview of the NBA. Also, I want to get into some. I'll see somewhere about the general manager survey. Now, being a general manager is a big thing, a big deal in basketball and any sport. But there's something that I see a GM survey where general managers react to key topics before the season tips off. So I'm gonna give you what they think of the NBA for us, who's gonna be doing what. Because GMs, their opinion matters. You gotta keep your eyes on the NBA general managers. So let's go over it. It's from NBA.com about again, the Celtics are heavy favorites, and rightfully so, but to win the championship. But this is the annual NBA.com general manager survey, and 83% of the respondents of the general managers picked Boston to do just that, to win a championship again, with the rate being the third highest for a title pick in the history of the survey. This is like the 23rd annual NBA.com general manager survey. The reason why they probably response, because according to the general managers, they who responded. They have the league's best defensive team. They led the league in offensive efficiency last season for its offensive efficiency. They don't have the most popular players in the survey. General managers selected Jason Tatum as the league's best small forward for the second straight year. Drew Holiday was tabbed as the NBA's best perimeter defender. The best overall defender, according to the league's general managers. They think Victor Wembanyama from the San Antonio Spurs is the best defender. So the general managers respond to 50 different questions about the best teams, players, coaches, and all-season moves. General managers were not permitted to vote for their own team or personnel, so which is good. So, which team will win the 2025 NBA Finals according to the general managers that participated in the survey? They think 83% think the Boston Celtics are going to win it all. 13% think Oklahoma City is going to do it. Dallas Mavericks 3%. So there's no Minnesota's, there's no Denver. So interesting. No Knicks. No Philadelphia. As far as the rankings, they got Boston Celtics 97% to finish first. New York going to be second. Philadelphia third. Fourth, Cleveland. Fifth, Milwaukee. Sixth, Orlando. Seventh, Indiana. In the Western Conference, they got Oklahoma City at the top. Minnesota 2. Denver 3. Dallas 4. Phoenix 5. And Memphis 6. 7, New Orleans. And 8, Golden State. No Lakers, I'm not surprised. Last year, 70% of the general managers picked Denver to win the West. It was the Nuggets, the Phoenix Suns, Lakers, Golden State, Clippers, Memphis, New Orleans, Sacramento was a tie. And then Dallas and Oklahoma City, so a difference a year makes. They got Oklahoma City, Minnesota, Denver, Dallas, Phoenix, Memphis, New Orleans, and Golden State. As far as like who's going to win the MVP this year, they picked Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Oklahoma City. They got him winning the MVP this year, the 40%. Luka Doncic, Dallas 30%. Joel Embiid 7%. They got Nikola Jokic and Jason Tatum. So they think the guy that's going to win it this year, according to general managers, participated in the survey. They think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to win the MVP this year. And then this is an interesting question. If you were starting a franchise today, you could sign any player in the NBA, who would it be? It says Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio, 77%. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Oklahoma City, 10%. Nikola Jokic, Denver, 10%. Now, that's understandable because he's such a young player, so I'm not surprised by that. Which player forces opposing coaches to make the most adjustments? The general managers went with Luka Doncic, Dallas, 33%. Stephen Curry was second. Third was Nikola Jokic, and Giannis Antetokounmpo and Joel Embiid was tied. Which player is most likely to have a breakout season in 2024-2025? When the general manager think Jalen Williams of Oklahoma City is going to have a breakout season. Second, tied for second, was a three-way tie for second. Evan Mobley of Cleveland, John Morant, Memphis, Victor Wembanyama is right there, tied for second. And tied for fifth was Paolo Banchero, Cade Cunningham, and Brandon Miller. This is a good question. Who is the best point guard in the NBA? According to the general managers that responded, they think Luka Doncic is the best point guard in the NBA, 37%. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is Tech second. Stephen Curry is third. Jalen Brunson is fourth. Who is the best shooting guard in the NBA? Not surprised they picked Anthony Edwards. Devin Booker is second. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is third. Stephen Curry is fourth, and Luka Doncic is fifth. Who is the best small forward in the NBA? They picked Jason Tatum, not surprised, 47%. Luka Doncic, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James was tied for second, and Jaylen Brown was fifth. Who is the best power forward in the NBA? 77% of the general managers picked Giannis Antetokounmpo as the best power forward. Kevin Durant was second. Who's the best center in the NBA? Nikola Jokic, 87%. Joel Embiid, Philadelphia, 10%. Victor Wembanyama is number 3. Highest percentage of total votes on position questions, Nikola Jokic had 17%. Then we get to the offseason moves. Which team made the best overall moves this offseason? Oklahoma City Thunder, 37%. Philadelphia 76ers, 33%. The Knicks, 20%. Which one player acquisition will make the biggest impact? They think, general managers think that Paul George, Philadelphia will make the biggest impact, 60%. And a tie for second, Mikal Bridges and Karl Anthony Towns. And Alex Caruso is fourth. What was the most underrated player acquisition? They say Alex Caruso. And again, he plays defense and he can hit the three. So I'm not surprised by that. All right. Second was Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to Orlando again. Orlando made to the championship. Made to the playoffs last year. So Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is a guy that definitely going to bring championship experience. So they think Alex Caruso, Oklahoma City acquisition, that was the no one acquisition. Isaiah Hartenstein, Oklahoma City, Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones was tied for third. Klay Thompson, Chris Hall, fifth and sixth. Which team will be most improved in 2024, 2025? I'm not surprised by this in a sense. Memphis Grizzlies. Yes, when you get back from the 25-game suspension from John Morant, they should be much improved. 67%. San Antonio Spurs, 13%. Philadelphia 7%. What was the most surprising move of the offseason? They picked Karl Anthony Towns to New York. That was number one. Paul George to Philadelphia, DeMar DeRozan to Sacramento, Mikal Bridges to New York, and Zachary Oshaker drafted number one. That's fifth. Right, who will win the Rookie of the Year this year, 2024, 2025? According to the GMs, they think Reed Shepard from Houston will win the Rookie of the Year. Which rookie will be the best player in 5 years? They got Reed Shepard from Houston. Which rookie was the biggest steal at where he was selected in the draft? It's a tie. Bob Carrington, Washington, Devin Carter, Sacramento, Johnny Furphy of Indiana, Dalton Knecht, LA, Lakers, Terrence Shannon Jr., Minnesota, Nikola Topic, Oklahoma City, stuff like that. Who is the best international player in the NBA? Nikola Jokic, by landslide, I'm surprised there. Who is the best international player not in the NBA? Sasha Vezenkov. Then we get to the defense. Who is the best defensive player in the NBA? They pick Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama, no surprise there. Who's the best perimeter defender in the NBA? No surprise here. Jrue Holiday. Boston, Alex Caruso. Oklahoma City again. Oklahoma City definitely got a great pick in Alex Caruso. He definitely can defend. Who's the best interior defender? Victor Wembanyama, San Antonio. Who's the most versatile defender in the NBA? They said, according to GMs, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Milwaukee. Who is the best defensive team in the NBA? Boston Celtics, 57%. Who is the best head coach in the NBA? Erik Spoelstra, they said, according to GMs. Which head coach is the best manager and motivator of people? 37% said Erik Spoelstra. Which head coach makes the best in-game adjustments? Tyronn Lue, LA Clippers, he's first. Which head coach runs the best offense? Rick Carlisle of Indiana, 47%. Which head coach has the best defensive schemes? Erik Spoelstra of Miami. Which new or relocated head coach will make the biggest impact on his new team? Not surprised here, Mike Budenholzer. I think it's Budenholzer. Phoenix. Who is the best assistant coach in the NBA? Sam Cassell of Boston Celtics. Which active player will make the best head coach someday? Chris Paul. Which team is the most fun team to watch? Indiana Pacers. Which team has the best home court advantage? Denver Nuggets. Which team will have the league's most efficient offense this season? 53% vote went to Boston Celtics. Which team's level of success this season is toughest to predict? The Los Angeles Lakers. Which team has the most promising young core? Without question, no surprise here, Oklahoma City Thunder. Which player is the most athletic in the NBA? Anthony Edwards, no surprise there. Which player is the best pure shooter? Still Stephen Curry, 87%. Which player is the fastest with the ball? Surprised they picked De'Aaron Fox. I thought they'd go with Tyrese Maxey. Which player is the best at moving without the ball? No surprise here, Stephen Curry, Golden State. Which player is the best passer? Nikola Jokic. Which player is the best leader? Stephen Curry. Who is the most versatile player in the NBA? Giannis Antetokounmpo. Which player has the best basketball IQ? Nikola Jokic. Which player would you want to taking a shot with the game on the line? No surprise here, Stephen Curry. What rule regarding plays, schedule, draft, lottery, playoff format, roster construction most needs to change? It says roster construction, apron rules, trade math too stricter or should be indexed to team's market, 20%. All right, so that's it for the survey with these general managers. So that's it for the preview of the NBA. I enjoyed tonight. Thanks for those who tuned in. I'm about to sign off. I think Denver and Boston are going to be playing for the NBA championship for 2024-2025. I think that's going to be the NBA finals in 2025 for the 2024-2025 season. I got the Boston Celtics coming out of the East. I got the Denver Nuggets coming out the West. And I think Denver and Boston will meet in the finals. And I think Boston will repeat as champions. They'll win back-to-back championships and make it 2 in a row for the first time in like 6 years. And I think you're going to have a dynastic run in the making for the Boston Celtics. So that's it for my time. Enjoy all those who tuned in. Thanks for the 3 people that hit the like button. Thanks for those who tuned in. You can subscribe to the channel. Best yet to come. I'll be on tomorrow for the Classic Books of Rashad Mitchell. Get into the Bible study time. Get into the Word of God. And then I'll be in 1 Chronicles, chapter 1, 2, and 3, something like that. To that extent. Be a longer version of Classic Books of Rashad Mitchell. May get into another different Bible. Maybe the Freedom of Christ Study Bible. Maybe the Every Man's Bible. Maybe the Question and Answer Study Bible. I may do a lengthier, something lengthier for tomorrow's Classic Books of Rashad Mitchell, and take it from there. And also I may do some sports history stuff. May do something about Miami, Florida State. My memories of that rivalry, because I'm a Hurricane fan. I've been a Hurricane fan since 1989. My first Hurricane Florida State matchup I ever watched was in 1990. So I can go over my recollections of those great moments up to now. I can do that sometime this week. So I'm going to be on this live feed, man. Thanks to all subscribe. Like I said, I'm signing off for tonight. This is about the NBA season preview. Hope you enjoy. I got Boston and I got Denver. You can send a comment, in the comment section who you think is going to win the NBA championship this year. Who you think has your chance to win the NBA championship this year? You can leave the comments in the comment section of my channel and let me know who you think is going to win the NBA championship this year. I got Boston. I think they're going to repeat. I think they're going to beat Denver. But leave your comments in the comment section once this live feed ends. You can do that. So that's it, man. That's it for tonight's live feed NBA season preview from yours truly, Rashad Mitchell, on my YouTube channel. Keep on subscribing. Keep liking the channel. And until then, talk to you tomorrow for Classic Books with Rashad Mitchell against the Word of God Bible study style. Until then, have a good night.